because I was spitting
All
that
right.
hot knowledge.
Okay, you were heating up my fucking phone, but let me explain the setup right now, because I do look. I mean, I know I run one of the more well-known music reviewing brands out there, but literally my setup is I'm recording this on my computer to put it up onto the internet later. And right now my iPhone is literally clamped to my fucking desktop. It's my iMac. It's clamped to the screen. So there's a clamp holding my
That's fire.
holding my phone on the screen.
That means all the bread is going to your pocket. That's fire.
Exactly. So it's just fucking clamped onto the screen right now.
That's some injury reserve shit.
And it just created a little bit of heat. What are you gonna do? It just made it a little bit hot. So it's guys, look, just grab things around you and just make things, and just
yeah. But when you do it, don't talk about it, because people talk about it too much. There's too much DIY as an aesthetic. There's too much.
Exactly.
There's too much but we did this with $2. It's like
do it DIY, but don't turn it into a clickbait title.
Do it high five.
That was
the whole point of all this money. It was about spending all of our money on oh shit. That's all it was about.
Mm-hmm. Don't jerk yourself off with the DIY thing. Just do it yourself, because it makes more sense, and you'll have more creative control over it in the long run. And honestly, it's not that you should be DIY forever, or that DIY is the end all be all. But the thing is, DIY is a great way to form your own voice and aesthetic and learn the ropes, so that if you get into a position where you can sort of elevate yourself commercially, or get more business opportunities, where you might need to sign a contract, where you might need to work with somebody else, where you might need to do this or that and the other thing, you know what you're doing, and you have an idea of where you want to go and where you've been, and what you want to do next. Just kind of having everybody else do everything for you throughout the duration of your career, you're pretty much guaranteeing that you're going to be somebody's bitch in the end. So, we'll leave it at that. So to finish up, God, what the fuck did I want to ask you now? Totally, this all fucked me up.
The album's not trash, by the way.
Oh, the album's not trash?
No, it's not trash.
That was my next question. I was going to ask, is the album trash?
No, it's not trash. I know everyone's scared and shit. Don't worry, you'll get what I mean,
I don't see why people would be scared. I don't think that you guys have ever done anything that's sort of caused anybody to sort of be shaken in your creativity or your artistic direction. I mean, the EP was pretty good. Floss is great. Live from the Dentist is a fantastic start. I mean, one thing that we've talked about, I think, in one of our previous interviews, is there was almost this deafening silence coming from the music press when it came to injury reserve, and now it seems like that tide is finally turning.
But still not. It's still nothing crazy. I mean,
nothing crazy. Obviously, nobody's salivating over you guys. But do you feel does it feel good to sort of see the weather changing a little bit, and maybe be in a position to because if you guys do come out with an oh shit type record, not the song, but oh shit, this is great, type record, obviously people are paying attention. I think what a lot of the press is waiting for right now is okay, this is cool, it's worth paying attention to, we'll give it a nod, we'll post the song, but we're going to sit here like this until the album is out, and then if the album is great, we're going to wow.
I mean, I guess it's funny because it really, to be honest with you, the craft only has 40%. It only has to do with 40% of it. I think that we have shown that. I just feel with oh shit and all this money, I don't know. I know that it was a little early in our stage, and probably if I could drop those songs right now, I would, And I think that it would definitely have a bigger impact. But I think that
people drop a banger.
People have to want to people have to want to like it, or to want to tell people, okay, yeah, this is cool. And I think
willing to be receptive to it.
Yeah, I think that people are, because we're not the most interesting personalities or visually we're not extremely interesting. I just think that it's kind of, it hasn't hurt us, but I think it's a little bit easier to buy into it. But I just feel like we're kind of just these guys that are, we're not just like average Joes, but it's just like we're just these guys that are, we're trying to let the music speak, you know. I'm trying to speak less. I'm trying to do less Twitter rants. You know, I haven't been on Twitter because it's just annoying. It's and it's just, I don't really have anything interesting to say. We're all tooting each other's horn about politics. Like, we're all like, so if the most interesting twist I can add to all this stuff is on a record and on a verse. I remember I tweeted, anything cool I'm about to tweet is just about to go on the album. So I just save them all and I just put it on the album, call it a day.
Tweets are bars, dude. Can't be just putting out random tweets. Are bars.
Tweets are bars. Like, I was going under all my tweets and I was just responding like, damn, this is a bar. Damn, this is a bar. Damn, this is a bar. Like, and deleted all of them and put them on some of them on the album.
You can't just spoil it all. You can't just spoil it all.
Tweets are bars, for sure. For sure.
Well, you know, I think that's another thing. You know, there's definitely a pressure for a lot of newer artists, especially in hip hop, to drop as much material as possible to the point where you're watering down the quality of your shit. But there's also this pressure to, in the age of Lil Pump and in the age of Tekashi 6ix9ine, to essentially just turn yourself into a fucking meme on the internet, to where your music isn't really as significant as whatever ridiculous thing you've done on Instagram that day. You know, like this interview. Right. This interview is ridiculous as fuck right now that we're doing.
It's actually not that ridiculous. It's actually a pretty sick idea.
You know, have you been seeing all
the... It's easy for me because I literally just woke up and I was like, that.
Have you been seeing these newer artists who are, you know, using the Instagram TV feature to put out their music videos, and they'll put them out in the rectangle format?
I know,
and they'll shoot them specifically for that format.
Separate vertical, and certain like streaming publications will ask for vertical videos. Yeah, and people are like, that, because it's just adding shit to it. I mean, I think that's another thing. Like, we would do it; it would just have its own twist to it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been so ahead of the curve on the music video shit, you know, since the beginning, especially with like the Yo video and everything, and you know, I'm sort of like wondering if that's sort of an ambition that you guys have going into the future.
I think anything that we feel like, because now we're in the realm where it's like, we had to do a Spotify like liner, you know, for the single. And instead of just doing like a, hey guys, it's Injury Reserve, we did like a group FaceTime. We did a group FaceTime.
Yeah. I saw it on Twitter.
So it's just like everything's gonna have, if we're gonna do something that in that sense, it's just gonna have its twist to it. It's gonna have Parker's like creativity on it. It's gonna have a bit of maybe not too much humor, because we don't want to be like funny rap guys like, yo, like, you know what I mean? But everything's gonna have its twist to it, and I think it's really that simple. I don't think we're really against anything. As long as you approach something right, you can almost make everything tasteful, as long as it just seems like it's calculated, you know?
Okay. All right. I think we can leave it at that, dude. Thanks for being so generous with your time and just answering as many questions as possible. And dancing around a lot of specifics, but still, I respect you for, you know, playing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that makes it less of an interesting interview. I mean, I don't really want to spoil everyone that's on the album. People will probably like the next single. I think people will like the next single, and it's fucking sick, and I love it, and it's the one that I'm really, really excited for people to hear. And I don't know, I'm not trying to dance around specifics, but I'm also not trying to just like, it's also hard to talk about your own music. It's really hard. It's because it seems
especially when it's not out yet.
Yeah, and you don't want to give anything up. I mean, I probably don't have any room to lose right now, but at the same time, I just want to keep it fun and competitive, and I can't give up too much sauce because it's getting used without permission. So we got to just do it. But you'll like the next single. The album's good. It's tight. There's cool people on it. People you've heard of. There's people that you haven't heard of. The arrangements are sick. The pacing's sick. It's an Injury Reserve album. Hip hop's had his hands on it, has helped arrange the album, and that's really all I can really say, honestly. And I'm not even trying to be like hyper secretive. It's really just like the next single's sick.
It's totally understandable. Next single is going to be sick.
Yeah.
Ritchie promised it. And
oh God.
So how soon is the record around the corner? Is it just around the corner? Is it soon?
It's soon.
It's soon.
Injury reserve soon. It's soon. Soon is relative, so I feel comfortable saying that.
Are we? Is it still going to be cold out when it drops, or is it going to be warming up?
Global warming. So
It
matters where you are.
We got to take that into account. True.
Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, only because global warming.
Yeah.
So somehow that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm going to say maybe somewhere it will be cold. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's right. That's true. It's going to be cold somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for answering questions. And
yes, of course. Thank you, and thanks for popping back on after your phone overheated from my bars.
No problem. You heated it up, dude. You heated it up.
All right. Take care, everyone. Take care. I purposely didn't look at anyone's comments because that shit.
Yeah. You shouldn't. Everybody's comparing you to J. Cole.
Oh, that's sick. I don't even. That's funny, man.
Everybody's just getting a strong J. Cole vibe.
Should I just start barring up right now?
Yeah, do it. Just do a middle child right here.
Only child. I don't look like J. Cole. People have been saying that though. I'll be walking around like, yo, Cole. I'll be like, first it was the Weeknd, now it's Cole. Like, it's just anyone that's light skinned that has hair. But
yeah.
They'd be making fun of me if I had some goofy ass haircut.
It's all right. I'm literally any white person who's bald.
Yeah, but you literally are any white person that's bald. That's different. that's a little bit different.
Fuck you.
No. All right. I'll see you later, everyone. Yeah. Thank you.
Forever.
Oh, that's right. Forever. Shout out to Code Orange.
Forever. Shout out to Code Orange.
Forever.